So taking a few moments to settle into our postures and to arrive in the space we're taking up, arrive in our bodies. And as we do so, connecting with our hearts and minds, knowing that all three are connected, they're not separate. So just arriving, turning towards ourselves and how we are right now, whatever we're bringing, not pushing it away, rejecting it, not grasping onto anything, but just being with what's there. And I'll do the refuge verses from the Avatamsaka Sutta. I take my refuge in the Buddha.
I take my refuge in the Buddha.
And pray that with all beings.
And pray that with all beings.
I may understand the great way.
I may understand the great way.
Whereby the Buddha seed may forever thrive.
Whereby the Buddha seed may forever thrive.
I take my refuge in the Dharma.
I take my refuge in the Dharma.
And pray that with all beings.
And pray that with all beings.
I may enter deeply into the Sutra treasure.
I may enter deeply into the Sutra treasure.
Whereby our wisdom may become vast as the ocean.
Whereby our wisdom may become vast as the ocean.
I take my refuge in the Sangha.
I take my refuge in the Sangha.
And pray that with all beings.
And pray that with all beings.
I may be brought together in great harmony.
I may be brought together in great harmony.
And have nothing to check.
And have nothing to check.
The unimpeded progress of truth.
The unimpeded progress of truth.
Om Maitri, Maha Maitri, Maitri Swaha. 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 Om Maitri, Maitri Swaha. Om Maitri, Maitri Swaha. Om Maitri, Maitri Swaha.
tree, my tree. My tree, my tree, my tree. Om my tree, my tree, my tree, Swaha. 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 Om my tree, my tree, my tree, Swaha.
So we'll be having a few readings which are all around equanimity. Some may have slightly different take on it, but some of them would be fairly similar. Maybe one of them might strike home a little bit, or maybe none of them. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Sometimes a particular word or phrase or teaching resonates with us. And sometimes at a particular time that does. We may have heard it millions of times before and not thought twice about it. And then at a certain point, it just really goes deeply and really strikes us, and we can have all kind of like spiritual insight because of it. So I thought we'd start off with a Pali Canon and the Udana. And it's a short reading, so I'll read it at the beginning, I'll read it at the end. And then we'll just have a period of reflection or just sitting in between, just for about 10 minutes. And then we'll move on to another reading to reflect on. For one who clings, motion exists. But for one who clings not, there is no motion. Where no motion is, there is stillness. Where stillness is, there is no craving. Where no craving is, there is neither coming nor going. Where no coming nor going is, there is neither arising nor passing away. Where neither arising nor passing away is, there is neither this world nor a world beyond, nor a state between. This verily is the end of suffering. For one who clings, motion exists. But for one who clings not, there is no motion. Where no motion is, there is stillness. Where stillness is, there is no craving. Where no craving is, there is neither coming nor going. Where no coming nor going is, there is neither arising nor passing away. Where neither arising nor passing away is, there is neither this world nor a world beyond, nor a state between. This verily is the end of suffering. And now a short reading from Riksen Shipkabul. The habitual thought patterns that hide the mind's basic nature can be compared to clouds covering the sky. Both positive and negative thoughts and feelings are like clouds. The basic nature of mind is beyond all judgments of good and bad, happy and sad. All such judgments are themselves clouds. They come and go without affecting the sky, which is neither spoiled or tainted by them. So the habitual thought patterns that hide the mind's basic nature can be compared to clouds covering the sky. The basic nature of mind is beyond all judgments. All such judgments are themselves clouds. And they come and go without affecting the sky, which is never spoiled or tainted by them. So another 10 minutes of contemplation, reflection, or just sitting. Now a slightly longer poem by Shakbar, which you can find in The Journey to Enlightenment and the Life and World of Khyentse Rinpoche if you have that book. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the poem, but then we're going to have a slightly longer period of reflection where I'll drop in some lines from time to time and see. Like dropping a pebble in a pond if you're in a little bit more open, meditative space, what the line might do. Yeah. Without a center, without an edge, the luminous expanse of awareness that encompasses all. This vivid, bright vastness, natural, primordial presence. Without an inside, without an outside. Awareness arisen of itself, as wide as the sky, beyond size, beyond direction, beyond limits. This utter, complete openness. Space inseparable from awareness. Within that birthless, wide open expanse of space, phenomena appear, like rainbows, wholly transparent. Pure and impure realms, Buddhas and sentient beings are seen, brilliant and distinct. As far as the sky pervades, so does awareness. As far as awareness extends, so does absolute space. Sky, awareness, absolute space. Indistinguishably intermixed, immense, infinitely vast. The ground of samsara, the ground of nirvana. To remain day and night in this state, to enter this state easily, this is joy. M-R-O. Without a center, without an edge. the luminous expanse of awareness. Without an inside, without an outside. Awareness arisen of itself, as wide as the sky. Beyond size, beyond direction, beyond limits. this utter, complete openness. Space. Awareness. Space inseparable from awareness. As far as awareness extends, so does absolute space. Sky, awareness, absolute space. Okay, so just a 3-minute leg stretch. Okay, so we're going to end with a bit of devotional practice. And I don't know if you can see him because he's quite small, but we've got a new person with us tonight. So we've got Shakyamuni, we've got Green Tara, but we've also got Omega Siddhi. And obviously Omega Siddhi has a very strong connection with Green Tara. Green Tara is a bodhisattva, she's a female Buddha, a goddess, and she's also seen as the consort of Omega Siddhi. So when you see the Ziyabyung figures, sometimes you see Omega Siddhi and Tara together. I guess that symbol of that integration of the male and the female energies. If you want to be that literal. But they have a lot of things in common in terms of helping us with fear. There may be slightly different approaches because with Tara, there's very much that sort of like being able to turn towards, sit with it, be a bit more compassionate towards it. And if you were there for the Visantra puja in that confession section, there's a whole lot of acknowledging one's fears, confessing one's fears, being with one's fears in that Green Tara puja. Whereas I suppose Omega Siddhi is more seen as exemplifying, embodying fearlessness. That Abhaya mudra, the fearlessness mudra. But it's not that you don't have fear. You know, you actually have to be with your fear, acknowledge your fear to go beyond it really. And it's not in a sort of gung-ho, like, I'm just going to do this, whatever. Because it's a fearlessness that comes out of faith, a confidence that comes out of faith, and in a way connecting more with our spiritual values, our spiritual potential, our Buddha nature. Yeah. I always find it difficult to resonate with the idea of his fearlessness, unobstructed success, because I felt like afraid all the time, and I didn't feel much of a success, and I didn't feel that unobstructed success. How could that be? But over time, I've got very, very fond of Amoghasiddhi and lots of things, and especially I think that union of opposites, that integration, that complete integration. He represents, and of course, the double Vajra that he holds is a symbol of reality, but very much you've got a bit like a cross, that symbol of all the directions coming together. And I could spend forever talking about the double Vajra, so I'm not going to do that. But maybe a lot of the things about equanimity come from going beyond that dualistic way of being and thinking and pushing things away, craving and aversion, ignorance, illusions. So that was all a little introduction to say that we're going to do the Amoghasiddhi mantra. Sorry to spring that on you, Priya. So we'll do the Amoghasiddhi mantra. Then I will read an English translation of the verses that protect the truth. And then I'm going to chant it in Pali. And you're very welcome, if you know it, to just join in, or if not, just to listen to it. It's another way of acknowledging our commitment, our faith to the three jewels, and our commitment to practicing ethics. So for me, very much connecting with just that really basic threefold path of ethics, meditation, and wisdom. So I've been doing a lot of meditation on this retreat, and we've been doing a lot of exploration of wisdom in a very practical way as well, yeah, I think that's all I'll say now. So we'll do the Amoghasiddhi mantra, and that fades away. I'll read the translation, and then we'll chant it, and that will be the end of the evening.
Om Amoghasiddhi Ahom. 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 Om Amoghasiddhi Ahom.
Om Amoghasiddhiyahum. 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 Not to do evil, to cultivate the good, to purify the mind. This is the teaching of the Buddhas. Lead a righteous life, not one that is corrupt. The righteous live happily both in this world and the next. One is not versed in Dharma who merely speaks much. One who hears but a little of the teaching, but sees the truth and observes it well. Indeed, they are truly called one versed in Dharma. No other refuge than the wake. Refuge supreme is there for me. Oh, by the virtue of this truth, may grace abound and victory. No other refuge than the truth. Refuge supreme is there for me. Oh, by the virtue of this truth, may grace abound and victory. No refuge but the fellowship. Refuge supreme is there for me. Oh, by the virtue of this truth, may grace abound and victory. Sabba papassa akaranam kusalasa upasampada sucita paryodapanam etam buddhanam sasanam dhammam chare sucharitam Nanam ducharitam chare Dhammachari sukham seti Asmim loke paramicha
Natavata Damadaro Yavata Bahubasati Yajapang Pisudvana Dhammang Kayena Pasati Save Damadaro Otio Dhammang Napamanjati Nati me savananganyam Buddho me savanang varam Etena satyavajena Otu me jayamangalam Nati me savananganyam Dhammo me savanang varam Etena satyavajena Otu me jayamangalam Nati me savananganyam Sangho me savanang varam Etena satyavajena Otu me jayamangalam Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu
Okay, we'll end there.